Hello, and thank you for taking time to watch this video, the Intuitive Messenger channel, and I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger and Energy Forecaster for today, September the 10th, 2013. It is the number 10 day, which actually that is our, oh my goodness, 10 is our wheel card. So we're kind of halfway through a moment, a period, a chapter in our life, but it's also number 1, which is our Magician card. So it's an interesting moment in the sense of sometimes you can feel stuck when you're halfway through a project. It might get a little boring and tedious, but knowing you can push on with the Magician, we know we have everything we need within us that we can continue to move forward, because it's like we've just started again in that halfway point, trying to find maybe the refreshing moment today to move you on. That you might be asking that question: why did I sign up for this? Why did I agree to be in this relationship? Why did I volunteer to work on this project? You know, now is the time to move forward. Boil all the numbers down, 9, 10, 20, 13, you're going to get the number 16. A lot of movement, a lot of changing, a lot of shaking going on. Boil that down to number 7, Chariot card. So there's powerful, fast energy today. A lot of restructuring. I used to say rumbling, crumbling, changing. And I like that imagery, but some people that pushes them off. And I like to think of the 16 Tower card as like tilling up the entire garden, ready to replant, because after the 16 comes the 17, which is the Star card, the hope, the wish, the growing point. So very interesting energy today. Don't really have anything going on message wise right now. I thought, okay, they'll tell me if there's something at this moment. Seeing lots of posts of especially a lot of animals. People are saying goodbye to their animals right now, and great, okay, now they're giving me a good message. And this, people, anyone passing on, anyone crossing over, this is a time that they have signed up to do it. Either their job, their contract is up, over, done, and it's time to move on. And we humans have a hard time sometimes saying goodbye. I know that there's a saying and a quote that is so popular. I can't remember who said it, but I know Wayne Dyer echoes it often, and that is, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, not the other way around. And so for us to come into this existence, there's some cultures that weep when you're born, and they cheer and applaud and are happy when you die, because they realize how tough it is to be in human physical form sometimes. And that goes along with animals as well. Interesting thing, I watched a video last night, Danielle McKinnon, great animal communicator, which I highly watch. And it was good for me to watch, because I realize I do what she does. She says a lot of animal communicators are doing just kind of the topical things, which is good, which helps people believe and connect and understand that animals are more than just, this little being with no soul, that they do have a soul, they do have intelligence. But what she does is work on a soul level, and I pretty much have done that the whole time I've worked with animals, because most of the time they are mirroring back, what's going on in our lives, and they're helping us because they've signed up for soul contracts too. And also with the crossing over, to quote Sherry Cortland, we may have several windows of opportunity to exit out of this human body throughout our life. I feel like I've passed probably 2 places where I really wanted to exit, but I was sitting there with moments, no near-death experience or anything, but just so much pain that I was like, oh, I'm done with this. But I discovered that I was a warrior. Never knew that. It was an aha moment that I'll never forget. But so many of us have had moments where we have said, oh, here's a door. Do I want to take it? I'm going to stay here. And so many of us, when we finally are faced with the door, we start struggling, and we don't want to give it up, or, from our perspective, because, we may have aging, ailing parents or family members who are, way up there in age, and we start to get scared that they may pass away, where it's probably a real good chance this is their one window or their last window on their way out. But who knows? They may even have more windows after that. But that's a belief system I share with many, many people in the metaphysical world, that we have windows or doors to exit out of this human form, and so do our animals. Many times they come back from the brink of death to continue working through our issues, because they're there for us. They have mastered unconditional love and living in the present moment, and that's what they're there to help us do. So it was a really powerful lesson for me. It's confirming all that I know and do. So let me dive in and pull a card for you. And our card for today will be, ta-da, Two of Cups. Now, this Two of Cups is actually, the lovers are actually inside the cups. You can see the reflection there, which is kind of cool, because that's the image off the lovers card. So number two, kind of we're at a moment of decision. You wake up, you start your day as a number one, boom, which direction do I want to go? This is, also bringing things together. Cups are emotional, they're water, matters of heart. And when I say they're water, keep that in mind. If you're having dreams that involves a lot of water, it's usually about emotional things going on in your life. If you look at a tarot card and it's got water on it, there's going to be emotions involved with it. That's the typical and basic thinking of cups. Matters of the heart, emotional, romance, things like that. Notice there's a little crab down at the bottom, so be careful of what's kind of hidden or behind the scenes as well. With regards to this today, don't feel like it's about romantic love. I keep being drawn to like school and learning and teaching. So there's something about building relationships where there's going to be a lot of learning. And if you'll see the big female mirror sign in the back of that cup, I feel like it's going to be a lot of like sisterly love, sisterly bond, woman friend type relationships where there's going to be kind of teacher student. And I do feel like give and take. So look for those kind of bonds. Definitely going to be more feminine, but may be mostly women. And throughout today. So see where those bonds can be made, especially in the realms of teaching, learning, and growing, which is not normally what Cups is about, but I feel like it is about that today. So have a good day. Like I said, I was drawn back to number one day, 16, till that garden up, replant. It's going to happen fast with the Chariot energy. So enjoy the day. And tomorrow night, Blog Talk Radio, it will be Jamie the Psychic and me on 9/11. We're going to do a lot of work, probably get a lot of communication with the other side on a special day in America's history. And I think that's about it. Check out Virtual Lab on my website, intuitivemessenger.org. Have a couple classes that you can purchase at a discounted price. The two basic ones, basic of tarot and basic of just your intuition. Also, the animal communication class is up there and running. That was a really good one, full of a lot of powerful information that I have worked over the last 6 years. So check those out. Next Tuesday night, a week from today, I'll do the continuation of 21 ways to read a tarot card, and that will be steps 4 through 6. Don't have to take these in order, but it's good to take them all. But even if you just took one or two, it will still help you in developing your understanding of the tarot, working with them just personally, or if you're moving into it professionally. So all that being said, have a fabulous day, and namaste to you, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.